Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Clout Chasers channel.
Yes, you guys. Hello. There's a lot going on.
Yes.
Now we've got a lot for you guys.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. But we are live eating today. We got a little mukbang for y'all. Look at that little setup.
That's right. Yeah. Everybody's not eating, so we decided to bring it back.
Yeah, we figured we'd eat. Since everybody else is on Ozempic and they're starving themselves.
On Ozempic, goodness.
Yeah, we'll show you guys that you can eat and still maintain a decent body weight.
That's right. Be happy.
This is sparkling cider, by the way, you guys, as you can see. A little sparkling cider.
And a lot of people say they hadn't eaten all day. We actually haven't eaten all day.
Yeah, we haven't eaten all day, so we will be eating with you guys. Hello, Kill 'em. Thank you for joining the live stream and everybody's watching. Welcome. Now, hello and welcome to all the people that will be watching the replay as well. I'm sorry you didn't get to join us live while we were live. But welcome, and thank you for watching after the live ended. So I want to just preface that this live is going to be more like we used to be.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been a bit serious in our other live streams.
Too serious.
But we've got a bit of a treat for you this time.
Yeah, we're getting the old and the new. It's some people that need to be grabbed back. Everybody's avoiding. So we're just going to grab them, snatch them, and bring them on to the front.
That's right. Thank you, Cone. We're going to start with Jane.
We're going to start with the lady. You want to start with her?
We can start with her.
Let's start with her.
Okay. So, before we get started, I want to mention before we throw these clips up, we got a lot of clips for y'all. We raw reacting today. But we've been called out. We have been called out by K&K Squad, the lady that was living in poverty. She did a video just for us.
Yes.
We got called out by Donna.
Oh, yeah.
Zolo's woman that called us out.
We call her Mimo.
Mimo done called us out. So, let's get to it. Yeah, Killer, we've been called out. Ready for it. Okay. She's good.
That's good.
Oh my God.
I can't eat with these things. I'm trying to fake it.
That's funny.
And I just stabbed that cheese.
That's hilarious. All right, so here's the video. The thumbnail of the lady that called us out from K&K Squad. I do not know her name.
She looks like Prissy P.
She does like Prissy P. She really does. But she's done a part 4 to her house tour. And we're going to react to this because she called us out.
She did. She's rude.
Oh.
Everybody in a mother has something.
Okay, here we go.
Everybody named Mother. She's something.
Let me make sure.
What you doing? Making sure they can hear it?
Yeah, make sure it can be heard.
I can hear it.
Okay.
On yours. Mine's over there.
All right, y'all. We're going to be reacting to this. So let's get it. Okay.
Everybody in their mother has something to say about my apartment tour, about my wooden house structure tour. But then I got something for all you haters who had something to say. Yes, I have moved. I used to pay $10 a month.
Okay.
She upgraded.
So she done, hold on. There's echoing. Let me turn this.
Can you hear it?
It's echoing. Let me turn this one down. Here we go. I don't want to echo. So She done upgraded, she said. She's paying $20 a month now versus the $10 that she was paying originally for that other place that we showed y'all guys. Which you haven't seen it, go back after this live, watch that live stream. It's actually on the thumbnail. You'll see it, click on it. What? Just watch it, you guys. Anyway, so now she done upgraded. $10 a month to $20 a month. And all the haters, clout chasers, you know, talk about it, you know, instead of saying it out. But you know. But here we go. Let's get into it.
And yes, I upgraded, and we got a few racks, but we ain't gonna tell nobody. Welcome in, guys. Okay, so when you first come into my house, you come into my kitchen. My caretaker, I had to sack her. She is gone because she was stealing from me. Because y'all know they call me Young Money.
Okay, so they calling her money bags, you know. And when she walks in, it's just so, I don't know.
No, that place is a mess. It's a little better than the one she had.
Yeah, it's a little better, but
just a little bit better.
It's still like, oh, it's a little better, but this lady, I would just move back to America. But y'all will see the craziness going on with this.
You know it. So this is my brand new stove, the gas tank. So I can have gas to my new stove. So y'all remember, y'all like the roach spray.
Now this to me is scary because she has the roach spray right there next to a propane tank.
A hot plate.
Right, yeah, and then the tank right there. If it was the fall where the kids would spray it, just crazy. Just craziness. But it's an upgrade, though. It's an upgrade. So at least she got a kitchen now. It's a little bit bigger.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
All purpose is for the mice. Yes, I got a couple dishes, some more food here and there, some razzle dazzle. My cabinets. I'm not about to show y'all my cabinets because if I open it, mouse jump out. It's gonna be embarrassing. This is my little.
Now, I said a mouse could jump out.
A mouse, a rat gonna jump out. If she opens that cabinet, it'll be embarrassing. So she's gonna let them live in there rent free?
I would not even live there with a rat living underneath the cabinet.
No, ma'am.
That place is crap.
It is. Here's our little refrigerator. She ain't got no food in there. A little bit of snacks at the top.
You said it was a little razzle dazzle.
A little razzle dazzle. That's it. No, that's crazy. That's wild.
Mini refrigerator. Okay, I'll get a nice little table so the kids can sit down and eat. But for right now, this is what I got. Y'all remember my water. I have to hold water. You know.
Okay. So now she's got a little tank in the house for everything. And y'all gonna learn why.
Because sometimes the tap go out. The tap should be out today because the tap only comes on Tuesdays and Thursdays around here. So any other day we don't have no water. Today is Sunday, so the water is out. The water is not.
Go back to America.
Go back.
Oh my gosh. Tuesday, what's it? Tuesday and Thursday?
Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday.
Tuesday and Thursday is the only days out of the week that you have water. But that's paradise.
That's not paradise. That's a nightmare.
That's poverty.
Straight up. That cheese is good.
It is good. No, I've only got water on Tuesday and Thursdays. But that's paradise. Because she's going to say, this is the life. She's going to say again, this is the life.
That is not the life. This life is fronting. And she wants people to move there so she's not alone. She don't want to live there.
No, she don't. At least we know the kids don't.
She questioned the kids too, and the little girl still looks sad. Y'all will see that later on.
And for a long time.
I work in the day, so I was just going to get fetch water and stuff. So let me bring y'all on in.
That's some bull crap.
So when she says fetch water, I'm assuming that she means that she goes out, gets water, and they have to take a bucket and constantly fill that little small toilet trash can looking thing up. Every time they actually have water. That's crazy.
I wouldn't even want to do that.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
Who feels like doing
When
that?
she could just live where she was in Mexico or in America.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or in a good part of Africa. She living, I don't know where she living at.
She's living in the slums.
Yeah, she in the slums.
This is the beginning of the house, so now I got come into my living room. We call this a hall in Ghana. Okay.
Now that's supposed to be the brother-in-law with the children.
Mm-hmm. Gonna be the brother-in-law.
And the
The husband's
husband's supposed to be feminine.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How y'all like living it? They sleep right here in this living room, so they have the living room and I have the room. So we got the music, and I tell God, they stay boom, boom.
Now, before we get in there, okay. So I hope y'all didn't miss that. She said the kids get the living room.
Mm-hmm.
She gets the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids get to sleep on that little couch right there by the front door.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And she gets to bed. She's selfish. That's a
She's
selfish
very
woman.
selfish.
She did this to show us up. And honestly, she made herself look even worse.
And then who puts their kids right by the door? You know, if someone knocks on the door, wouldn't you want your kids? Wouldn't you want to answer the door before the children do?
Exactly.
But not her.
Mm-mm. You don't want your kids there. If that was the case, I had a one bedroom. My kids would get the bedroom, and I would sleep on the couch.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
She thinks you're one up, and that's this one's a whole mess, y'all. Just a whole mess.
It blows, right? And the neighbors knocking and banging on my door. Look, just block out the neighborhood because you make too much noise. But I don't mind them.
Now the neighbors complaining. She gonna be up and out of there quick.
Yeah,
The neighbors complaining, so they're gonna have her out of there. So she'll be coming back soon.
That could be what happened at the last place. They might have kicked her out because she was always staying up late, partying outside and all that stuff, keeping everybody up. Nobody in the neighborhood could rest.
Mm-hmm.
And now doing the same thing here, talking about people knocking on the door saying, "Hey, you need to quiet down," and she doesn't care.
No.
She said, "I don't mind them." That's so inconsiderate, though.
And then she have a husband, so what's she having a party for? Inviting all these different random men over for?
Yeah, exactly. All these random men.
Mm-hmm.
But she gonna mention that about she got a husband now. But she always says my company, my company.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean? So just saying my husband. And then if you look here, she has a hookah. And she's gonna show that too. She has a hookah.
And she got some alcohol too.
Yeah, she's got her Hennessy sitting in the living room where she said her children sleep.
A Hennessy.
Yeah. So what if her children were to get tempted and to drink it? Or to smoke the hookah while she's in there with her company?
That's right. That's a whole mess, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see, I got my Hennessy over there. I got my hookahs, my Hennessy bottles. Like, when I tell y'all I upgraded, I'm partying like every night. I'm so happy. And then I can really have my company in private because the kids are in the living room. So my company wants to come over. But the only company I'm having is a husband now, y'all.
She said if my company was to come over.
Mm-hmm.
Which means she's not just sleeping with her so-called husband.
Y'all gotta realize over there the money is she can stretch the money out.
Mm-hmm.
When this woman is taking her little bit of money, probably her child support,
Mm-hmm.
and she's putting it out on people to come there and sleep with her.
Yeah. Which is disgusting.
It is disgusting. And that's what the bed is for. She got the bed as a bed so she can do her dirt.
Because any regular person that loved their children and had any decency for themselves would have their kids in the room.
That's
Yeah.
almost crazy.
That makes sense.
It's a meeting in my bedroom.
And then she gonna throw that in there. Her husband running late.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the
Okay, and I want to pause it there about the closet. I want to know where the kids' clothes at.
Mm-hmm.
And
Good
not,
point.
mm-hmm.
Good
Now I
point.
think about it. I wonder if it's in the because she is late. I don't think I got this part. I think I cut it out, but she has a little suitcase, her daughter's suitcase that she kicks to the side, and I wonder if she keeps their clothes still packed up.
Oh, she probably do.
You know, so there's room for hers.
But where do you see this bathroom? This bathroom's a mess, isn't it?
His bathroom's horrible.
The only depressing part about my house is my bathroom. So when I step in my bathroom, let me take my shoes off. When I step in my bathroom, I step into the shower first. And this is my toilet. area. Right?
She like that
And
toilet.
I have dirty water, and I don't have a shower head up here yet. I need somebody to buy me one. So.
She needs somebody to buy her one.
She needs someone to buy her a
But
shower
she's
head.
got a husband.
But she's got a husband. And she's Miss Moneybags.
Miss Moneybags.
You know, she was singing T-Pain, throw it in your pocket. You know that?
No shower head. But she's Moneybags.
No shower head. She needs someone else to buy it for her. Should she be able to buy it for herself?
So if y'all look at it, where she's standing there's the toilet. So the shower is gonna, if you turn it on, it's gonna come down on you. You can literally use the bathroom and have a shower coming down on you. That's a mess. That's gonna wet up the floor.
It's gonna wet up everything. Everything.
It's no tub on the bottom. It's just coming on you. But she has something to say there. So
yeah, it'll come right on you. You got your own little oversized bidet. Use the bathroom, turn around, bend over, and rinse your butt off.
Mm-hmm. Disgusting.
I think my husband.
Just think, she saw us all the way in Africa. She gave us a shout out all the way from Africa.
Mm-hmm. We're done feuding with Americans. We're feuding with people in Africa now.
Mm-hmm.
Other countries.
And this is my safe. So it's all in one type of situation. But at least I'm not outside anymore. When y'all was talking and y'all was like, oh my gosh, she was showering outside with her daughter, and she showered and used the bathroom outside. Now I got 1, 2, 3.
She got a 3-room place.
So what you saying? 3 in 1?
3
Oh, you got a 3-room place with the
3
bathroom.
room, living room, bathroom, little piece of a kitchen, which is nothing more than a hot plate.
Mm-hmm. Her stove.
This
Phone is a freaking hot plate.
one's a nut.
And
I'm just
water
gonna
the-
stab lady.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. I need that.
Reach on over.
Oh,
Oh,
oh boy. I have a little meat on them, but we ain't vegan over here.
that woman, I'm telling you, that woman's obviously not starving because she's big.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are small,
Yeah.
and that's just ridiculous. And she sleeps with different men.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope she watched this
Yeah. And she,
because it's ridiculous.
quit. Oh, I'm being a little greedy. Like I said, y'all, I ate all day.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of that. But yeah, and it's true. For a long time, she questioned the children. Would y'all want to go back to America? Y'all want to stay in Africa? You know, the kids are like they was interested. You know, you could tell that she pretty much forced them to have to answer. You know, and just to say that Africa is better. You know, that they don't want to go back to America or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Africa might be beautiful, but the part she in is crap.
Yeah, she's in a.
That's a very rich country. This woman went to poverty. And whoever her husband is, which I don't believe there's one, because if she's asking people to buy her a shower head, then obviously she don't have one.
Exactly. But she's supposed to be money bags. They call her money bags over there.
Mm.
How come she can't get her own shower head? And it's really cheap over here, so I'm sure it's about nothing over there.
Got it all in one. So I got the toilet right here, the shower right here, and the sink right here. No more going outside, honey bunny. I ain't doing it now, yo. So I'm gonna show y'all the
Okay. Add a pause. Let me make it a little bigger so y'all can see. She just said she doesn't have to shower or use the bathroom outside anymore. And then she contradicts herself the next
Now
scene.
she's outside.
Outside.
Using the bathroom.
outside unit just in case somebody in the bathroom at my house. Outside shower. This is where we come and take our showers at. If
Look at that little hole. You see that little hole?
right here.
Let me go back.
There's a little hole that the water drains out of. And I'm sure anything
Right
can
there.
crawl up in there.
Yeah. Anything can crawl up in there while you in there bathing. The next thing you know, you see a snake head or something.
Yeah, that's
Or
what I'm
rats,
saying.
because she said there's lots of rats over there.
So if she's got a guy friend over, then her children have to use the bathroom and they got to go outside, which is dangerous for children to be outside
Yeah.
because anything can happen.
You have to shower with a bucket, clearly, because there's no spout inside of that shower either.
But also beside her toilet, there was a bucket, so a yellow bucket. So I'm sure she had to get water to flush it.
Mm-hmm.
Bump that.
Sure was. Let me skip on back to that real
That was
quick.
nasty. This one full of crap.
Literally. So there it is, right here. And think about it. Now that their water's only on 2 days a week, they can't flush the toilet today. That she's filming this. She can't flush the toilet.
And their lights are off for 3 days.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that too. I know y'all might be shocked to hear that. Lights off 3 days out of the week
Mm-hmm.
on a regular.
That woman's unhappy.
If we need, and this is the toilet right here. They're working on the bathroom for the new toilet, and so this time I have my privacy as well. And I got an AC unit up there. I got an AC unit, so it's nice and cool. And the mosquitoes and stuff do come. And
Who was that guy that was filming?
That, I assume her husband. And also, I wonder if the AC circulates into the living room where her kids have to sleep.
They don't. That little thing ain't enough to cool off that place.
No, because she's later on going to mention as well that you guys will see that she says it's a lot of times it's hotter in the house than it is outside. Wild.
get in the room, but I got a ceiling fan. And I got
She
my lights
is.
right here, nice and comfy and cozy. Yo, so this is the living. This is the life right here. Get you $20 a month.
That's almost trash. That's almost raggedy and trash. She only want that place for a love shack. She had to leave the United States just to get some booty.
That's all she's there for. She didn't go there for the culture, for to
No.
learn anything. She went there because she wants to be able to sleep around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Whore around.
That's all
Well, her
that
BBL.
No, well, BBO, that's another story we need to talk about in another video.
So I'm happy. I'm glad you guys came.
Before we get to the next part, which I thought was the funniest part to me, is that when she mentions all that matters is your happiness and all that,
Mm-hmm.
but then she doesn't even mention at all whether her kids are happy. She says she's happy, and to her, that's all that matters.
She's selfish. She could care less if they're happy or not.
Mm-hmm.
This woman's a piece of trash.
I don't have no more water. I always cool it here.
Look at this cow.
It's always water here. The pipe is coming. It just takes some time.
Takes Where the water at? Ain't nothing coming out of the pipe. This one's
But
full.
I will come over here and fetch the water. So this
This woman got embarrassed.
She should have filmed this on a Tuesday or Thursday when the water was on. You know what I mean? If I'm trying to front, and I knew the water was only on 2 days out of the week, I would only film them 2 days out of the week.
2 days out of the week.
Especially if she's saying she's Miss Moneybags.
She's Miss Money.
Only film on Tuesday and Thursday.
This is sad, y'all. We shouldn't be laughing.
I'm laughing because she chooses this life.
Well, she chose this life, but her kids didn't.
No, her kids did.
So
but
we're fighting for the children.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of fighting for children. That's why we drag her all the way from Africa.
Mhm.
Because she's in the mommy sector now.
Yeah, she's in the mommy sector. And the thing is, if this was a life that she hadn't chosen, then I would be like, okay, she didn't choose this life. This is how she ended up. Blah, blah, blah. But she chose herself. She chose this life. She purposely
She
moved
chose
there, packed up, moved her little kids. And she's a grown woman. She ain't no young woman that got little kids. She got adult children.
In Mexico.
Yeah, that she left behind.
Mm-hmm.
They're holding down the house. So she chose to go from living in a home that I would assume she owned
Mm-hmm.
with her grown children, her little children, to packing up her little kids and heading on out to the slums of Africa. Not even a good part of Africa.
Mm-hmm. Well, her kids didn't even care that she left.
No, they didn't care. They
She
said
was a
back.
bad mama.
Had to be. They're used to her leaving. Has to be. Because they didn't say they were going to miss her. No one had any tears. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't care.
Mm.
is the community
And we don't care.
Mm-hmm.
spot where everybody thinks they close. No Nobody's gonna steal your book. Or 3 times a week, we might not have lights.
Let me play that for you again in case you missed it.
Nobody's gonna steal your book. Or 3 times a week, we might not have lights.
3 times a week we might not have lights.
So it don't matter about paying electric bill. You ain't got no lights anyway. So they're freaking using candlelight lanterns.
Is it worth paying $20 a month?
So if they ain't got no lights, then she ain't got no air conditioning.
3 days out the week.
They ain't got no internet access.
No, but I want to know is when the water's cut off and the electricity are cut off. Are they cut off the same days or different days? Because that would mean they only got 2 days out the week where they have both at the same time. Is that worth it?
Well, when you live like that, I guess they say, well, you don't care how you live, so it shouldn't matter.
Gotta be.
So it's better to come outside than be inside.
But she could buy a BBL.
I'm very, very happy.
Yeah.
I homeschool them. I stay home with them, talk to them, teach them.
She
Yeah, I gotta pause
homeschooled.
that.
She homeschooled.
Yeah. Yeah. On the last video, she said that her kids went to school and she showed them going off. Now she's saying she homeschooled. What happened to that?
Maybe she moved too far away from the school zone.
Mm.
Building houses. I'm doing a project where I'm going to take $200,000 and build up a community. That's what I want to do.
She gonna take $200,000.
She's gonna take $200,000 and build a community. Okay.
But she begging now. Why she gonna be begging next?
Yeah, she'll be begging. Before she started begging, she's gonna say she's gonna take $200,000 to pay for a community. And like you said, she's gonna be begging. But also, if that was the case, then why is she living in a place where you only get electricity and water at the same time 2 days out the week?
She's a bum. No, she should love that smell. She should love it. You got your goats out there,
The chickens,
chickens, cats,
your
dogs,
rats.
rats. They ain't washing their butts, but she want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
ain't saying all the African. I'm saying this dirty woman.
You're talking about her.
She's dirty.
Uh-huh.
And yet she want to sleep around.
And honestly, I think it's all her. Because with her saying that people knock on their tank, she keeps you too loud and everything, they probably complain about a lot of other stuff too. And honestly, you know what? What if, hear me out, what if they only turn off her water because she been too loud? Because she said,
Well, electric bill be $2, I guess.
no, I mean, they probably cut it off to mess with her. They probably lied to her and tell her, yo, the water's only on. You know what I mean? And everybody else got
Maybe.
water and electricity all week. But she
Maybe.
might, because she said that when she partying and booming and having her company over,
Mm-hmm.
that when they come knock on the door saying, hey, you're too loud, you're too much racket, she said she don't mind them. She probably said, okay, we're going to fix you. Let's lie to her.
That's a good idea. Maybe they do turn it off. Just
I
for her.
would. All right, okay. I'll lie to her and say that.
This one's
Hey,
crazy.
Yvonne, I hope you're doing okay this week.
What's a donate?
There you go. There you go, y'all.
And you're welcome, Prissy P. Jr., because that's who she looks like.
That's what she looks like. It is what she looks like for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That lady. Thank you, K and K, whatever your name is. I'm gonna call you K and K. I don't know what her name is. For responding to us and giving us an updated tour to your new home. I'm happy that you could go from paying a measly $10 a month to a very expensive $20 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of you. Yeah. So if you want to do more tours, I hope next time you get to pay $40 a month and get maybe a 2-bedroom. That'd be
That's
great.
right.
One room for the kids at least.
Who we gonna get next? So we lining them up today.
Can we get Niecy?
Yes, let's get these. We got Zolo and Mimo.
Oh! Zolo,
Zolo.
Mima, Lena,
Lena.
and then we got Niecy. Niecy.
We're gonna get these.
We gotta get Niecy. We gotta get Niecy. I'll No. It had been a while since Niecy had been on YouTube. And it was great that she came back
Mm-hmm.
briefly. Well, she did a live that she took down. It was hilarious. So, but it's all right. No matter what kind of live she be doing, they always be funny. So this is one they did. I think a couple months ago.
2 months ago.
Okay, 2 months ago. Y'all in for a treat. Y'all in for a treat with this one. We started out with KT smoking his cigarette.
Hey. Yeah, King, how many kids you got?
I got 2 kids, Khalil and Kyrie. Y'all know 2 kids.
That little Janet Jackson right there, y'all. Kenya. She's a little Janet Jackson.
Yeah, she a little Janet Jackson. Got a little Janet Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we could figure out who that was.
We're going to wait on him.
We're going to wait on him. Okay. We're going to wait on you, KT. All right.
Is it okay to check your partner's phone?
It's okay when I do it.
Ooh.
If you cheat, it's eventually gonna catch up with you.
So I want you to answer that. What do you think? Is it okay to check your partner's phone or for them to check your phone? Or how do you feel about it? How do y'all feel about that too?
With me, I don't think that you should check, because if you got to check, that means you don't trust each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't even care, to be honest. I wouldn't even care, because if I checked it and something was wrong, I'm not nice.
Yeah.
I be don't put the pause on. I don't promote violence, but I'm not a nice person like that.
Yeah.
I just pretend to be one on TV.
You were over that.
I'm not nice like that.
Carried on me.
Not at all.
I'm lazy when it comes to checking.
I'm friendly, but ain't. When it comes to a relationship, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't tolerate that.
Yeah.
And I don't forgive. So if it's a one-time mess up, it's a done deal.
Yeah.
So if I had to check a phone, then I wouldn't be with that person.
I think with me, I'm not a phone checker. I don't like invading other people's privacy because I don't like it being done to me. Mm-hmm. I've dealt with that with having a partner that would check my phone constantly, trying to get in it. And I'm like, bro, don't check my privacy. Like, if you don't trust me, then there's no point in being together. And I feel like if I ever felt, I'm lazy. I'm not going to sit and look through your phone because I'm too busy on my own phone. But let's say if I ever felt the need, even the feeling that I felt like I needed to check somebody's phone, then we just going to not be together. I'm going to be single because I should be able to trust you. And if I feel like I can't trust you, it's not working. It's not going to work out. Not for me.
And they tell you the number of kids they got. How many is too many before you say no?
I ain't just still on.
Pretty round. You said 3 kids max. How many kids you got? So you have a stepmama license.
Okay, before we get into the stepmama license, before we get into that, I want you to answer this question. How many kids, like if you were to be, how many kids would be too many kids for somebody to talk to you?
For someone to talk to me, first of all, they can't be little. They got to be big and they got to be able to go stay with their mom. So long as they're big and they can stay with their mom or they have a grandma or somebody they can stay with, because I'm not going to do all that.
Yeah.
You know.
So
I don't know.
So you don't care how many, as long as
I wouldn't care how many it was, as long as it, I wouldn't care how many baby mamas it was. I wouldn't care how many kids it was, long as I didn't have to help take care of them. And that's the truth. And they didn't disrespect me.
Yeah. Me, I think, I don't know. It depends, because I don't do it with multiple baby mamas.
I wouldn't care about the baby mama. Long as I'm getting taken care of. I'm real selfish.
If everyone's mature, but I'm not trying to fight nobody. Like,
and I wouldn't be friends with. I mean, I'd be cordial, but I always have ground rules, y'all. I have ground rules when I'm with somebody. And I really mean it, though. Like most people say stuff and they let stuff slide. I mean it, and I stick by it. And I'm not nice in a relationship.
I'd probably say 5. I probably cap it at 5 most.
5 children.
There can't be no babies. No like infants. No like. I'll say 5.
It depends on how good his sex is. If he got good sex, I'd probably let him slide.
You're wrong.
That's what I base everything on. It's gonna be with somebody.
Oh my god.
And he can't gain weight. Only I can gain weight. He can't be big. And he can't be ugly.
That's fine.
I ain't no stepmama, and I would never be. I'm a mama to my kids.
Good for you, little
You
Janet
have a
Jackson.
stepmama license.
Oh snap! There's a
Now, Niecy World, he asked his mama, said, "Mama, are you you got your stepmama license?" She gonna say H no. When Kenya
sitting right there.
is her stepdaughter, I would have felt some type of way. I would have felt like hurt. Like she'd have known this girl since she was little, helped raise her up. And you gonna say you don't have a stepmama license?
She was doing it just to be with Sharon.
Yeah, just for shy.
You know she's gonna get mad when we say that name, Sharon. Golly.
Sharon.
Sharon.
Let me stop.
We tried to tell y'all a long time ago what was up with all that relationship, didn't we?
We tried to. We tried.
So if your man did right now,
I love
That's her man, though.
She want a club.
Okay, before we get to them dancing, this is the part that I was. This is the part I was ready for, y'all. She got 2 little kids. Hey, you know, little Janet. You know, we call you little Janet.
Yeah, little Janet. We like it.
Yeah,
her. What's her name?
I just said her name. Kenya. We like it, girl.
We like Kenya. Kenya's okay.
We like it, girl. But let me start.
that's a red flag tattoo.
Leo.
That's a red flag tattoo.
Leo.
If she got the paw prints, hey, look, them paw prints.
That's dangerous.
Oh, hey, that's diabolical work. Them paw prints tattoo.
And he know obviously see that in every girl that has a tattoo. So.
I believe that.
I believe that too.
I believe it.
I believe that too. Well, he pretty much named Liv.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty much named Liv.
Mm-hmm. Liv, y'all be ashamed of yourself to take a child's virginity now.
Yeah,
You're sick. You're sick, somebody.
I don't think she got away with that.
No, she would have went to jail straight up. These people don't believe in putting people in jail when they need to.
Oh, they don't. Because she saw with her. I'm putting this time, but she saw with her go.
Yeah, that was statutory.
Now, what's that story?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name saying? A minor. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, she is a Drake.
Yo, she is a Drake. She is a Drake.
If you know, you know.
That's right.
What do you can eat these little chops?
My kid. You gonna stab it like eat it like a marshmallow? Oh my gosh. That's funny. Woo.
Niecy look bad though. Good God Almighty.
Yeah, Niecy ain't cute.
No sleep.
She ain't a cute person.
She asked me, like, he know how to fix cars, he know how to fix houses. He good.
A country boy.
She don't want to freestyle. She don't want to freestyle. Hey,
Gotta make it stop.
stop.
Gotta make it good.
Wait.
You don't want that meatloaf say, bake it like a cake. Don't stop, cause this is my shit. Check me, y'all. You know your girl leave. Work in some jobs. Get it how I live. Hey, you too. I don't got no time for the shit.
Gotta get the money.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm a dad.
What?
Hustle Monday to the Sunday.
Hey.
Got 2 daughters.
What?
Had to go harder.
What?
Riding in the Chevy, but I really want to charge it.
Hey, wait. I said, what you talking about? They said your coochie curls. Like a mother. Give it to your
I want my
girl.
nerve.
I be getting down.
Down.
Never stop the shit.
Up.
And if I'm gonna pop it, I'm gonna pop it to my bitch.
No, Wait,
To her bitty.
oh my God.
And I'm wondering if her
No.
bitty is true True Red Bone.
Yeah, is her B True? What she used to call True Booty, is that her B?
That's her big.
Because True called Niecy her B.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she was wanting some pee on that line.
They're people ratchet. And y'all, they're old. They're too old to be this nasty.
Nah, no. Oh my God.
Pop it to your chick.
Tell you about this nigga that I know named KT.
Yeah.
Always looking at me for wisdom, baby.
Yo, style rapping.
I'm gonna take your voice and put it in my belly. You didn't know it could your daddy be like Kevin.
Might get mad, but
No,
They don't get to fighting.
they gonna get it fight. But in case for anybody that don't understand them, that have never seen them before, this is how they do their mother-son therapy sessions. Remember we had the vet before, and he came over to vet. I guess he was having trouble in his relationship before. I guess they broke up because in here he's gonna say he's single now.
That's the reason he got a problem, because of Niecy. She the problem. Now he don't want to be there with his family. He want to be running the streets.
Getting
problem
drunk,
solved.
rapping with his mom. Yeah, run the street. Yep.
I might get mad. Just the KT, I'm not with the children and the child. Yeah, I used to get tweaking. Yeah, I feel those in the game like with the demons.
You don't get mad. Nigga, I just had a drink of that crown and you acting real sad. Go like you going. Get what you got. I'ma act like a hoe bitch and drop it like it's hot.
No.
No.
Drop it like it's hot. Every time I spit words, rubber words is hot.
Got popping shit.
Style. I'ma get wild. I'ma sip up on the drink and puff it like a mouth. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling great. This is the KT. Yeah, I'm single. I ain't got no old lady.
He don't got no old ladies, but he got a lot of kids.
She told y'all a lot of kids. He gonna get it back. Why you put it on 2 fingers?
I'm backing up because I paused it. Let me mention something real quick though. Like, they're doing all this vent rapping, all this freestyling, and the little baby in the back walking around. All the kids, the little kids are still up, can't get no sleep. And she mentioned earlier this was 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
These people have me cracking up.
He don't got no old ladies, but he got a lot of kids. I just hate that he did what he did.
2.
They say what they do. They rip him up from the cut, and this is what I do.
Got
I wrap 'em up.
kids, they be acting. Hold on.
He got embarrassed.
Some kids, they be acting real bad.
Hey, fuck what you had. I'ma do the thing and I'ma grip on the grain. If you didn't know, say I don't rap. If you didn't know, then I'm singing in the earth. Got gravity that's on the third. If you didn't know,
Look, I'm a fly like a butterfly, stay like a bee. That's most my name, that's my name.
Oh my God. And why did he put his hand like that? And she's holding his hand.
Oh my God. When I first saw that, oh my God, my face hurts.
I just can't believe he likes rapping with Niecy. She don't say it. And he look at that posing.
Oh my God. And my thing is, Niecy does stuff like this.
Yeah.
And wonders why
That's
we
who
laugh.
she is.
But she wonders why we laugh. She wonders why, she would get mad. And we're like, she's a funny woman. She does these crazy things
Yeah.
that no normal person should ever do.
You're the same thing.
Mm-mm.
Look at that.
They was too lit. These people were lit off the rocker.
Mm-hmm.
Golly,
KT's funny though.
y'all, I wish I had seen that last live they had, because
She took one down, you mentioned.
yeah, that very last one. Yeah, she took it down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I clicked on it while she was live and she started out cussing, but I think I was sleepy. I think it was real late.
I wonder what that was about.
I don't know.
We need to find out what's going on with Sharon. You know, Sharon moved on with another woman, lived 15 minutes from Niecy.
15 minutes from her. She said 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Right there. And I guess he don't come visit his children.
Mm-mm. Oh, here comes
right.
Mimo.
All right, we gotta talk about
Zolo and
Mimo.
Mimo.
Zolo and Mimo. Zolo and Mimo. Now y'all know we always been cool with Zolo, but you know we always gotta speak the truth too. Now the thing about these two, Mimo and Zolo, is that I thought that Mimo was like a proper woman. Like I was like I held her to a high regard when I first ever saw her because I thought that she was an intelligent woman. But after watching her for some time, I find that, in my opinion, this woman crazy. I'm sorry, it is what is she crazy? And she a freak. She a freak because they mentioned some things in this last live that they did. She mentioned some things. Zolo seemed a little confused by some of the things. We just gonna give it to. We're gonna let y'all see it and tell us what you think. All right, we'll leave the opinion to you.
I'm gonna grab me some water. You want some water?
Yeah. Roll out. Roll out.
People jump back up in here. Yeah. In those yeah. Right. One of these. Yeah. Nigga, look. Yeah, you know that. You know that. That was a pie hole. I didn't see that. Yeah, we know.
I think that little boy got it from because he's always calling Lil Big Mama. It's a lot going on. She don't like it.
Nah, she don't like that.
You know, police. And now I just said stop because you know police. Ain't nobody here.
She's scared of the popo.
Why'd you scare?
She's scared of the popo.
You
If your junk legit, you shouldn't be scared of the popo. You got license and stuff, insurance.
Oh, what you nervous about? Must you just probably
Tag caught up. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe she did something.
When the stop sign right there. Down there, say stop. That's all I knew. I stopped, honey. Supercalifragilistic SB on the doorstep. I know that, man. I remember when it came out.
She remember again. It's validocious.
When did that come out? I don't
I don't know, but I didn't think she was that old, and I thought she was a pretty lady, but I think she's a little cuckoo.
Isn't that Mary Poppins?
And she might you wrong, you say Mary Poppins.
Ain't that what it is?
I think it is from Mary Poppins.
1964.
Well, there you go. That's when.
So when was she born? Because if she remembers it, she had to have already been about 4 or 5. She had to be at least 5, so she had to be born at least 1959.
1959.
You think you remember that 5? Probably.
I don't think it
Probably
was.
6.
I don't know,
We'll get
because I remember being on a beauty contest at 6. So,
So 1958. I'm going to say this woman was born in 1958. How old would that make her? 40?
Wait a minute.
Oh, that make her 6. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, says he remember being 3 months old.
That nigga.
He said he remember being 3 months old, so maybe she do remember.
He's so lost.
He is lost.
That's a lost boy. He wanted the lost
All
boys.
that money and just doing.
He can give me the money.
Give me the money. Ain't his daddy. Jada don't need Will anyway. Give him to me.
That's true.
I'll borrow.
Yes, I can say it. Don't play with me. Don't play. Brittany say hi. What's up? Hi.
Why she a little mad about Brittany saying hi?
She did. She looked a little mad.
She scared Brittany gonna take Zolo?
Well, one time there was someone in the chat that was trying to talk to Zolo, and they weren't trying to talk to her. Now y'all know she was sneaky. She was a friend of Liv's, you know, when she got Zolo. So now she's always reading the chats because she don't want nobody to do to her what she did to Liv, even though Liv deserved it. My opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Nothing so big mama. Big mama.
What is that? Crazy as hell.
I thought this woman was intelligible.
She ain't intelligent.
She's
She
not at
ratchet.
all. She is crazy.
She is. She's crazy.
And she done drained Zolo of all his essence because that man just be sitting there looking like he tired all the time.
But Zola need to quit letting these women do all the stuff and see when you're a lazy man.
Don't go.
When you're lazy, you'll put up with every and anything.
Oh, yeah.
And Zola is clearly a lazy man. And he first let Liv glaze his face. Then he let this woman do some more stuff. Y'all gonna hear the stuff that she do to Zolo. So everybody's using Zolo just for his tallywhacker. And you're gonna find out why they're using it for a tallywhacker, because according to Zolo, that thing is bumping.
For his pickle, as he calls
It's pickle. Golly.
My family, the Killinghams, are from Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta, Georgia. But I've been here in Illinois all my life. But yeah,
I think something's wrong upstairs.
You think she got Alzheimer's?
No, it ain't that. I think
No, man.
I think something's wrong with her. Something's wrong with this woman. This woman ain't normal. This ain't a normal laughing matter. This woman's got a lot of issues. I'm beginning to think that Zolo, sexually, I think she's taking advantage of Zolo. But financially, I think he's taking advantage of her.
So she the pimp and he the hoe?
Yeah.
Like Medea said, who the hoe and who the pimp?
Yeah, that's right. Y'all I forget about it.
And what year the car?
I know I saw him. That's all the time. You know, I don't know.
was like, shoot, I don't know. I think a 14.
I know. He said, no,
She don't never talk about her stepson, that badass AJ.
Oh, yeah. And Zola
She
didn't
don't
know
never
that
talk about
boy.
AJ. That boy,
Golly.
that boy be twerking, honey. He got in trouble. Somebody came into my chat and told me that he got in trouble for cussing and fighting in school. I already said that was gonna happen because he got Liv as a role model, live slow, you know. And it's just a mess. And now I'm glad that everybody's recognized that Liv and Jazz ain't small as they were pretending to be. And now they're embarrassed to wear them tight ass girdles.
This one about
So,
6 foot tall, but they
Yeah.
okay.
And they all wear medium. Everybody's wearing medium. Okay. So you wear medium. Who cares? That's why we eating for everybody. Cause we tired of we can't even it's old now.
It's old.
Old Zempic bye. I'm tired of it. They ain't sponsored us. And we were doing the old fashioned way, working out.
Yeah.
Child bye. Now I'm mad. I'm mad now.
Hey. Okay, I'm glad you all finally hitting the love button.
The love button.
You know I
Yeah.
about y'all love right? How y'all doing today?
And y'all know, when I was saying Bushwatcher, she friend with Niecy. You know, and she was wanting Niecy done caught up with all that because Niecy was friends with Frank.
That's
And
right.
Fran the one that came out with the watching in the bushes. Because
That's
she was her
right.
gay stuff. You know, she met Loser when she met bushes. Because that woman, where I would, because originally I thought she meant like actual bushes and like, you know, people peeking.
They're weird.
Because they some weirdos, some
They're
freaks.
weird.
Some freaks.
Weird, old, and unattractive.
Yeah.
Now they got this old lady wearing them pants that Jazz be wearing.
Yeah.
Oh,
show it!
Donna, take them pants off. She's trying to wear them because Zola was hitting on Jazz.
Oh!
So Jazz is the threat of you too.
Jazz is the threat.
Jazz is the threat. Even though Jazz over there shaving her
Face.
beard.
Everybody want a piece of Jazz's abscesses on her face.
God almighty.
That's nasty. I'm glad I got a strong stomach.
Disgusting. Look at this old lady wearing that. Golly. Sick. This is sick.
So, I don't know if y'all remember when I mentioned in the last live that we mentioned them, the fact that he came and he brought his food and he sat down and ate before Donna could even get in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they brought their food together this time.
Yeah, because he told her 2 more bites.
Mm-hmm. But she still got a purse back there. Keep an eye on it.
What?
Is that a purse? Oh, that's a drink. No, that's a drink.
She don't let Zola get near that purse. And you know, y'all, listen, that shows how old she is, too. What kind of purse is it? Is it getting the smell?
My magic, I think. Y'all get the purse back though. We'll find out.
Is it kind of snap? Y'all remember
If
them
I
old,
miss that little twist.
y'all remember them old snapping purses? I used to work with a gay guy that had a snapping purse, y'all. He was the coolest. He was 60-something year old. And this when I was young, I thought, well, hot. Fine, man. They were fine as all get out. He was like 6 feet something. He had blue eyes, he had blonde hair. He was good looking. I didn't even know it was gay. And I was trying to shoot my shot.
Oh my God.
They ended up, he already had a guy friend. And his guy friend, you know, he went to the car to go get his purse from his guy friend. And he brought in a purse like an old lady used to have back in the old days.
Nope.
That was snap.
Yes.
I made another tea.
Yes. Now close the door, girl.
She's so cute.
But yeah.
But yeah, I had an old purse that snap. I didn't know it was snap. Child, you'll find them. But anyway, back to this. So getting a little big too.
We got to put a little disclaimer.
What do you put out there?
Like I said, he said, I'm going to start eating. You can't have mine cold.
Ooh,
Her food getting cold. I see Zola.
she sure said it. Zola. They changed her name to the Odd Couple or something like that. The new Odd Couple. Yeah. The new Odd Couple. What's with her shoes, y'all?
No, them bees. And in the house?
It look like she's about to be on David Copperfield magician show or something. What shoes, y'all? What's with these people? I don't know what it. When I look at fancy shoes, the name brand and nice, I look at nice shoes. There's stuff these people be wearing. They look like some leprechaun crap. Do you like those shoes? Would you wear those shoes?
No, I don't like that with no black tips like that.
Mm-mm.
Just looks crazy.
God bless the hands that made it. God bless the heart.
Zola don't
Zola's
say
over
no
there.
prayer.
He don't know the Lord.
Uh-uh.
He don't know the Lord.
Amen. Yeah.
And the thing
Why
is,
she do that to sign on the cross? That's Catholic, ain't it?
it is. Plus, if you notice, it's an upside down cross, which I don't do that. If
Upside
I do it, I go
down
all the way
cross.
down to my belly button, then across the shoulders. Because if you're doing that, you're doing the upside down cross. In case y'all
Upside
ever
down
noticed that.
cross.
For one.
Now, man,
Also, yeah, Zolo didn't want to say his prayer.
he didn't want to say it.
And then, too, her prayer wasn't even sincere.
It was
Because hers was trying to be pointed at everybody else, and especially her haters and the bushwatchers.
Yeah.
That wasn't a sincere prayer. I think it's funny people think that they can play with the Lord by using, trying to use him to fight other
That's
people.
right. Instead of just saying the people's names.
Yeah, just say it ain't.
Yeah, like we're saying right now, Donna.
Meemaw.
Yeah.
Meemaw, peepaw, pawpaw.
That's right.
Now.
Donna.
Now.
You, old as you are, which I thought she was intelligent, she gonna go get this little piss hand. Zola, no offense to Zola, but if you're that much older than a man, do you want a piss hand? Do you want a man that you gotta teach and guide? I don't want no piss hand. I don't want nobody's son. That means they're gonna look at you as a mother figure.
Yeah.
You want somebody to look at you as a mother figure?
In her case, a grandmother.
Yeah, mama.
A meemaw. A meemaw. That's a meemaw.
Crazy.
Meemaw, take them shoes off in the house.
Take them shoes. That's like a little bag. I don't like them shoes. They look like they're socks. They look like they're gray socks, and you just glue something on the top and at the heel.
Yeah, exactly. They're like DIY shoes, but not
DIY shoes. Exactly.
They're like,
that's exactly what it looks like.
We can finally eat.
We can eat.
You know what I'm saying? I've been around.
Zola ain't just as old as she is.
he acts tired and exhausted, and as if he's the age she is, and she act like she all lively, like he should be.
See, the thing is, this is what I heard. And I know everybody now claim their grandmamas talk to them now that I done told my life. No, they didn't fool with their grandmothers when we came all these people about weed and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But in the real world, my family always said, Tasha K, listen closely, because she'll be saying it too, and a few more. So listen closely. If you sleep with an old person, an older person, they're going to feel more youthful, and you're going to take their tiredness, your essence. And Zolo is so tired and drained, and she feels a little more livelier because she's draining him. Okay, Tasha K, it's all yours. She gonna do it. She gonna do it. And that's the truth. Because I dated an older guy one time, and I was tired as hell. I didn't know why I was so tired. He was always feeling good. And my mama said, child. Well, she said like that. You know my mama.
Yeah.
She said, that old ass. That's what she said.
The truth.
She said, that old ass man drank your energy.
Well.
That was true. As soon as we broke up, I felt you.
I know.
See, they didn't talk to that thing. They didn't know that. You done got a stroke?
You
Is
gonna
it
talk
solid
all-
homo? I'm
Well,
sorry.
he's all about to start talking about his penis, and she keeps talking
go
through
ahead.
it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't know why. I'm trying to let him play.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Ain't no shame in this pickle over there. You know, I let mine swing. They began there want me to be a porn star at this point. They want to sign me on the label.
Man. You know, ladies.
Okay,
9 inches. You can bend over too.
I'm sorry. That joke to me was hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry when I saw that in the chat.
There was, in other words, they wanted both of them, Zolo and Donna.
I think that person was trolling.
But
I ain't gonna say
funny.
they wouldn't,
That was funny.
but I do believe they were trolling. That was.
Oh, good for them.
That was
Hydro vehicle.
I'm sorry. That's funny.
That was
We
hilarious.
don't talk about stuff.
But he don't want brought up talking about his. He just let it swing, and he want to be a porn star and all that.
Is that why Liv missing?
No chance.
It probably is why she missed.
Man, we don't be talking about,
She
something
done-
else,
she
man.
done peed out on this table.
Ew.
Like,
Yeah.
let's say I'm a puppet guy.
Nasty.
Poodle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a poodle.
So Liv glazed his face, and this one pees on him.
Zolo likes that. He's a real battered young man.
Solo's a sub. Donna, Mimo is his dom, and he's the sub. That's why she got the boots on. Maybe them dominatrix boots. dominatrix boots, probably.
Dominatrix boobs.
Yeah, because she peeing on this man.
Why you pissing on his name? You gotta say it like that. You can't say peeing. Because peeing sounds like something a kid is doing. When you're grown, that's straight pissing on somebody. It's all you don't people don't do that. You that care about you. Solo is a freak.
He is a freak.
Why he want that on him?
You want bodily fluids on him?
Ain't that a golden shower?
It's a good.
Golden shower. I got a story about a golden shower.
Y'all want to hear it? Y'all want to hear it?
You sure you want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear it. Y'all want to hear it? Oh. Kind of scared now.
Hey, I've had a laugh once.
Oh, gee.
Oh, I ain't gonna tell you because about your dad.
Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. I'm good. I'm good. Save that for your channel.
Oh,
Just say don't watch that video.
oh my
Like,
god.
okay. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Never mind. Oh my god.
Man, on my mascara, come on.
But anyway, Donna peeing on Meemaw peeing on Zolo.
Ooh.
And
Hey, I will say this. If there's anybody Caucasian watching this, this is what I heard. I heard that, and this has something to do with the shower. I ain't gonna say that about the golden shower. But y'all know I had a lot of Caucasian friends and in my family. And if any Caucasians know this, y'all know this is what it was said. Allegedly. Caucasian women believe, allegedly, put up the disclaimer.
oh god.
That if you urinate on your man's feet, you'll keep them. Two of my brothers are married to Caucasian women, and they urinate on their feet, they still together.
Might be something to do with that.
My older brother got a black woman. Maybe she did it too. Yeah, that's what I heard. If you pee on their feet, you'll keep them. It's just like if you're pregnant and you're getting ready to have a baby, and my family would always say, the guy knows you're pregnant before you do. Normally they get sick first.
Mm.
So if you want them to get sick, when you're pregnant, girls, cross over him. When you're getting out of the bed, don't get off on your side of the bed, cross over him and go to the bathroom that way. And he'll feel your
Symptoms.
Your morning sickness. Yeah, my big ass used to cross over me quick. I went about to cross right out. And I didn't even know it. And then when I found out, I did it on purpose.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. But you know what I want to mention about with these two though? Is that the reason why he doesn't want her to eat too much? Because if she pees on him, he thinks she might poop on him too?
Probably.
I feel like these freaks is...
She probably had to wear those poison pads.
She must have slipped it off because she peeing on him. Maybe he changes her diaper and then she pees and...
Oh, I know what's wrong.
Oh, God.
Oh, she wants... Disclaimer.
It's a...
Miss Dawn, I gotta tell on you, sis. She wants him to think that she still is like, she still gets moist. So she pees on him. She pees on him, and he thinks that he brings it out of her. Poor Zolo.
Oh my gosh. Or does she think she's squirting on him, but she's really peeing on him?
Why you say that word? Zolo, we need you to come to the podium. You and Mama.
Mama.
Mimi, Mimo, Papa.
Oh my god.
Golly. We came back just in time to try to save another one. We're like Pokemon.
We are. Gotta save them all.
We got to. Zola, that's not the kind of body fluids that you're looking
No,
for. That's not the kind, bro.
that's not it.
Brother, bro ham.
Brother man.
Poor
Bro ham.
Zola thinks he thinks he's getting her hot. And she knows she wrong. Now, Miss Donna, you're wrong for that. You're wrong. That's lower than, that's on low down. That's dirty there now. She taking advantage of this man because this man didn't have nobody to raise him. You know what I'm saying? First,
my
live
God.
glazing his face.
God.
You know, but then look how she got payback for doing him dirty. She got a bad little boy, AJ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be glazing somebody's face. Whether it be male or female. Disclaimer.
It's up.
Allegedly. That's why I need to be
And it's
quiet.
both their faults.
Yes, their fault.
Liv and
So-
this one.
Listen, if any of y'all guys are with a woman that's older and she just keep getting wet, that's the difference in wet and pissed. How many guys are getting pissed on? Zola, thank you. That's a conversation piece.
It is a conversation piece.
That ain't right.
It's Pino.
That ain't right. Gosh, you never know what people going through. We thought we had it hard. Men have it worse than us.
Apparently.
Golly. Look at him. Poor little thing. Poor Zola.
You know I giggles no crap. No crap.
She said she don't give a crap.
Giggles fine.
Okay? Thank you, Angel. Appreciate it.
I don't respect her no more.
9 times out of 10, I probably moved out of Illinois. Wherever you like take.
Right. Oh, you gotta go. Okay, well, thank you, Angel, but I'm not.
It's terrible.
It's gonna be none after her. It's just gonna be after you.
Right.
So basically what you're trying to say is she ain't gonna be able to move on because she gonna be
Yeah.
and he gonna move on after her wherever life takes him.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
wherever life gonna take him and his children.
No.
Takes him.
Yeah,
You know who he needs to live with since they don't care about their own
Who is
kids?
that?
The K&K woman that we just
Yeah,
watched.
he need to live with her.
K&K
Yeah.
squad. Yeah.
Exactly.
Go live with her. 'Cause
Yeah,
y'all
he-
don't care about y'all's kids. She don't care about her kids.
That's
They don't care
right.
about what his kids doing.
That's right.
How they being treated. Because if he did live,
That's
would be treating AJ like she do, beating on
That's
him
right.
and stuff. Because she showed it, hit him with that
Oh, with that
plastic drawer.
plastic container
Of
and that
her.
little girl, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Disclaimer.
it's both they I ain't
Okay.
putting them
That
down.
baby eyes is pulled together. And that baby lip is like a duck bill pulled up.
Her eyes are close. I thought they were far.
They close
She got it
together.
from Liv.
They close.
She got
They
it from Liv.
close together.
Are they close? I thought they were
Yeah,
far.
they close together. That baby, I don't know who
Like
that baby
Liv's,
belongs
Liv's
to.
close together.
I don't know who that child
She
belongs
don't
to.
either.
Mm.
She don't know where that baby belongs.
That one thing about me. I knew who I slept with.
Yeah.
I knew who I slept with. I ain't never had no problem with that.
She don't know who she's slept with.
Know who I slept with. And let me just bring Chrissy into this. Chrissy, come on. Because that switching up wigs, that ain't doing nothing for you. Because I done put up pictures so everybody know what you look like. But Chrissy gonna come in crying one night. Didn't nobody get no clips of that video. She come in talking about she was crying about her mother that's on the dialysis machine.
She's still on dialysis. How long are you on
Listen.
dialysis for?
Chrissy will go off and hold away
And
disclaimer.
Chrissy don't care.
Allegedly. She'll hold away her money, her and that little bad daughter of hers. And then after that, when she broke, she'll come back and try to cry to the masses.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to cry about anything, why don't you talk about Bam passing away?
Yeah, I didn't even mention
I
that.
didn't mention
We
that.
talked about that.
Sorry, sir.
Mm.
True, he filmed you from the back, but he had every right. He knew we was working on this.
Yeah, he knew. And the thing is,
Yeah.
she
God
she
rest his soul.
that's right, but she tried to drop it like it was hot in front of her.
Exactly.
And she lied and said she was mixed because he said that he
Yeah.
thought she was mixed. First thing he said when he came to the door, oh, I thought you was mixed because she lied
Yeah, she
on her
lied.
profile.
She lied.
You know?
And yeah, that ain't no big deal. I mean, some people got a type. My mama's type was the opposite of one part of the hand. I'm just saying. Anyway, so, all right, who got it?
Okay, well, we still on there.
Oh, yeah, so him and me,
You know,
mom.
you got a good one once he gets his career going, and he's not feeling well, he's sick, and I'm like, so who you want to you gonna stay? I'm going to work. I'm like, oh, okay. He went straight out to work.
I don't believe that.
He's sick like that, though. So, like,
He tried to clear that up.
I don't believe that.
They don't be on the same page. You know what I think's
They don't.
funny about
They
these two is that they'll be having two totally different conversations at the same time.
Exactly.
You know, like he'll be talking about something, she'll be talking about something, and they're never here. They're never here on the same page.
Mm-hmm. And they never talk about that little boy, AJ. When they gonna go get
Yeah,
him?
we don't get AJ. I want to see AJ running around there.
I want to see him
snacking
tear
on
that
him
woman
some
house.
Panda Express. Yeah.
Let
Let him rubbing down them stairs and going in and out the door and cook some food. He's sitting right there in the middle.
Clock that tea.
Yeah, clock that tea, Bookie.
That boy, when he said clock that tea, his teeth were bucked out like Leah's. That was a funny looking baby. I'm sorry. Y'all wrong for that, though, because Leah brought that spectacular child, and y'all, she was supposed to break the internet. None of y'all did it, so shame on y'all for that.
She hit that child for nothing.
Hit him for nothing.
Maybe she hit him because she knew.
Child, he wasn't no DeBarge.
Maybe she hit him.
He wasn't no Jackson.
Maybe she hit, maybe she hit him because, and she waited till he got older because this the best he gonna look. She probably thought, you know what I mean?
She
Like,
thought he was gonna be messed
he
up
wasn't
with
attractive.
more than he was.
Yeah, and then when she saw, she said, "Well, this is
That's as good as they gonna get." I mean, you gotta look at, first of all, DNA play a big part.
Huge.
You got Miss Stella. We don't know.
Stella with the boots.
Oh, Stella with the boots. Stella busted.
Yeah.
She wasn't no Farrah Fawcett. So your mama wasn't a Farrah Fawcett, Liz, and everybody's scared to tell y'all. Auntie gonna tell you your mama wasn't Farrah Fawcett. Then you got Liv and whoever her daddy
She ain't
was.
no Halle Berry.
Hell no, she ain't no Halle
That's the
Berry.
thing. I'm trying to think of like the culture. She mixed like
She
her.
wasn't no Halle Berry. She wasn't no Prince.
Janet
She wasn't no. Well, Janet Jackson and that mixed too.
Yeah, but I mean like direct. Who's who you don't know? Janet. Is her name Janet? Jada.
Jada. No,
Jada
she wasn't no Jada Pinkett.
No,
No, she wasn't none of that. No.
The Betty Boop lady.
No, Betty Boop. No.
The original Betty Boop.
No. She, listen, being biracial, you got your good ones and your bad one. Liv was the bad one. Funny looking. Her mama didn't take her to the dentist for that overbite. Disclaimer.
Is there?
You know, ain't no that Liv didn't have the good hair. That's why she had to keep permanent. You know, if you got a good hair, you ain't got to do nothing to it. You just take the braids out, wash, and there it is. But Liv don't have that, and she's mad. So since she had that skin tone, she thinking that. That's why I went in her thing with my Jacqueline Reacts channel thing. I went into it, and I just said crazy. Put the crazy emoji in there. So I'm not ashamed like a lot of people. I don't look at you. I look at everybody. I be looking at everybody, making fun of everybody. I be right. I don't care if you laugh at me because I don't care. I don't be on this, but when I'm doing video, and I'm living my life. But yeah, I sit there. I'm like, this woman is a whole hot mess. This woman funny looking, and she didn't get the Farrah Fawcett body.
No,
she got that Big Mama body, and then now they're gonna sing that song to Big Mama. That ain't a compliment. That's an insult.
Big Mama.
Yeah, that's an insult. You know, especially when you're birthing children and you look like the grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. These girls getting these BBL looking growner than they should have been. We told y'all a long time ago, Ming over there looking like she looking.
Ming look horrible.
She look horrible.
She looks horrible. And the thing about them doing that is you be fat everywhere else.
Oh,
They're like
everywhere.
fat people with smaller waists. Really, their waists are still huge. It's just in comparison to their big old arms and legs, it looks small.
It looks
but
terrible.
it's still big.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
I'm going to go get surgery and stay 180 pounds. No.
Get surgery.
Keep that fat.
You know what I'm saying? You take it off of me, you gonna keep it.
Yeah, keep it.
I
Don't
want
put it
nowhere.
back. Don't put it
I
back
don't want
somewhere
to
else.
Put it back. I'm walking with a big
And then that junk be lumpy and dumpy because it's fat. It's
Oh,
not
that's crazy.
muscle, it's fat. So it's lumpy and it's dumpy and it's gonna fall. When they get old and their skin loosens, it's gonna be fall, it's gonna be hanging on the back of their kneecaps. They're gonna have saggy breasts and saggy boobs at the same time.
That's right.
I mean butt. Saggy butt.
Yeah.
You have to put a bra on your butt. That's why they wear them paws. That's why they wear them paws to lift it up. Now if they naked trying to twerk, they ain't gotta twerk. All they gotta do is just do some calf raises, and there it is, slapping the man in the face.
Have you seen Liv with the faja versus without the faja?
They be lying to themselves.
Be lying to themselves. We're
They
tired.
be lying. And the thing about Liv is she's gonna have a super saggy belly. She was
Her
making
face
fun
is
of
saggy.
Jazz, but the difference of her and Jazz is, yeah, Jazz's belly is wrinkly because of having kids, but her
She
belly's
had
not gonna
twins.
hang like Liv's is gonna hang, like Shay's is gonna hang, because they had massive bellies.
Yeah.
Overstretched for years.
Right.
And then too with Liv, she was not only already had a huge belly, but she got pregnant with that huge belly.
She did.
So yes, hers is gonna hang.
She did. And I don't know how she got pregnant. She couldn't have did it down here in Panama City because they wouldn't have let her do it. They'd have said, no, sis, you got to drop half of you before you can get pregnant. Because that's dangerous to the baby.
It is.
That's cold selfish self.
It's very dangerous.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she came from bad DNA.
Yeah.
And then you got to look at Liv's grandmother. Liv's grandmother wasn't no hottie. I mean, Stella wasn't no hottie. And apparently, on her daddy's side, they wasn't attractive. So, Liv, I'm sorry. We'll be the first to tell you, you know, just you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit.
That's right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
No, we're not doing 360s over here.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to freak. Why she grin like that time we ain't doing no 360s over here?
She would give it to somebody.
She would.
See, what it is she probably was sitting at home living her life. And then when that spirit got in her and said, get Zolo, then she got that lust spirit too. You know, that would be 7 spirits, probably. Tasha
right.
Kell say that too. But anyway, so them 7 spirits came and now she won't. Zolo wasn't enough in his 9 inches.
Him and Zolo's 9 inches wasn't enough.
So now she want other people 9 inches.
Well, now that man done told her.
The Bible said lust can't be fulfilled.
Yeah, now that man done told her, if we know it's a man, we won't know it's a man or one, but said that, you know,
they'll take her and Zola.
take both of them.
Yeah, 2 for the price of 1. And shame on y'all for that.
Shame.
But it's good for the show.
Y'all trying to screenshot my booty?
She grand, child.
Don't be trying to break up happy home.
Happy home. I'm trying to break up no happy home.
Don't break up happy home.
Happy home now. Child.
Hello, you
No,
know
happy
what?
home.
Oh, it bring a happy home. That woman
Happy home. And she now listen, let me
just
tell
running
you.
to herself.
Now I will say this now. Zolo, if you gonna be there and you gonna be firing this old lady up, dropping it like it's hot, you know, and all that, that's your lunch. You're gonna be doing all that. Then if something happened to her, is she gonna put you in a wheel or is her son gonna get the house?
Something to think about.
Say,
Something to think about.
yeah, something.
Well, she probably already told him that he's not going to be in it or something, because he said that when after her, pretty much when she passed on, he's just going to go wherever life takes him.
Child, I wouldn't be doing it for free. I don't do nothing meaninglessly. Everything I do, I look at it as that's potential for something financial coming out of it, you know. And in this case, Zola, I don't even do it.
You know, originally I thought that Zola was
get
bumming
mad.
off these people, but I think that they're using him.
They're
using his
using
body
Zola.
since he, you know, kind of like how a lot of people do prostitutes, like how like Hugh
He's the
Hefner.
boss. Go ahead.
Kind of like you think like how Hugh Hefner did them girls. They got like what $1,000 a month,
$1,000 a week.
a week.
A week.
That ain't gonna cover their medical business. I know a lot of them had bodily issues afterwards,
Yeah.
and $1,000 a week, that's not gonna pay for your medical.
And then they sleep when you have no legs.
They had to jump on and after each other. So if somebody had a yeast infection, you then had to jump on his thing and get that yeast infection. So all y'all spreading yeast infections.
I'd have went to
spreading
the
UTIs.
local.
Imagine this real quick. Imagine this. This is how I'm imagining. Imagine if, and y'all too, everybody watching, even if you a guy watching, as long as you're adult. Imagine it's all of us plus Chrissy with her BV, Jazz with her abscesses on her face, Liv with her or whatever she
Liv
got.
got everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Imagine all that. And imagine Ming, and she probably had an infection for all the BBLs.
Her
Imagine,
tongue.
Yeah, her tongue nasty. Imagine you had to jump on. First of all, you had to jump on Hugh Hefner. Ew.
I wouldn't need it.
Secondly, imagine Chrissy jumped on it with her BV first,
Yeah.
got off, and then gonna wipe it off. So now you gotta put yours on it. Now you
gonna wipe it
gonna
off.
wipe it. I'm just saying. Now you got put yours on it, and then now you got BV. Now you got Jazz's abscesses. You got BV, you got yeast infection. Now you gotta get you some boric acid and whatever else.
Ain't enough to clean that up.
So I'm saying.
Don't forget Kiara. She did a squad.
Kiara don't even bathe. So now you got funk and bacterial infections. Is that worth $1,000 a month? That's what I want to know. Is that worth $1,000? I mean, a week.
There's nothing
$4,000
wrong
a
with
month.
There's nothing wrong
Forget-
with getting a job. Ain't nothing wrong
No,
with a
because
job.
at least you know that your hoo-ha is safe.
Yeah, and see, the good thing about when you get a job, you can get up on a show like this and talk your ish, and ain't no man gonna come up and say nothing.
and talk your ish, but you ain't gonna itch.
Exactly.
Long
I
time.
like that.
I thought of
That
that.
was
You
good.
said.
That was good. Yeah, you can talk all the trash you want to, and
Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
gonna say nothing, you know,
Yeah,
because they know that they ain't got nothing on you.
exactly. Why she grin on herself though?
Because she thinking dirty. Peeing in her pants.
What the fuck you talking about? I'm just saying, like, he's with you because he needed a place to stay. Okay, if that was true, what the fuck? Like, I'm just saying, if that was true.
She said she ain't embarrassed.
Would I choose to want to be?
Okay, before we get. You said what?
I would be talking drop down.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Oh.
No, Solo know that he moved to her because he had no place to live.
Zola moved
He know
out.
he did.
Yeah, he took. Well, he did live with that black garbage bag at that time.
I can't blame him.
You know you're a loser.
If
If a guy from a halfway shelter take his garbage bag and leave you,
would rather be homeless than live with you,
you got a stinking heart.
Liv crazy. Yeah, we know Liv got a stinking cootie cat, but she crazy. I'm just saying, but
Oh
she's crazy too. Like it's a lot more than just that.
Oh my God, these people. Okay, let me get together.
That's hilarious.
I act like I'm somebody. My girl always say, "I like you somebody. I like you somebody."
Oh my
I
god.
say, "Yeah, ma'am." All right, here we go. Whew. These people.
Now I want y'all to hear this story about the trench coat because she mentions
yeah.
in here about a trench coat, and Zola was confused.
He was.
And this lady just
Would I choose to want to be on the street? Oh, like
You try not to.
I've had that happen once. I don't go to the show. I don't even went to the show once by myself, and that's what happened.
Yeah, that was bold. That was bold. Who does that?
I was downtown at the Chicago Theater, and when they were, was movies, and then with the string on. Once he really got into it, he flapped it up.
see that right there. Once he really got
into it. Because, okay, you're in the movie theater, you sitting there, and a man walks up and sits beside you in a trench coat, and he flaps it wide open. So you just sitting there. I would have got up and moved, but she didn't get up and move.
Mm-hmm.
So once he got into it, and then he said, what was he doing?
But see, because she said once he got into it, which means he was already doing what he was doing before he flipped it open, which means she knew what he was doing.
And she was waiting on her chance.
Yeah, she probably was.
Donna, what was you doing with your...
Donna a freak. She was looking over at it.
Was she touching it?
She probably was.
Was she holding it with one hand or two hands?
When she got turned on by that man saying he had 9 inches, he was going to give her.
Did she smell it?
Did she pee on it? Because that's what she marked her territory. They say she marked hers. That's what Zola
and she said she was a poodle.
She was a poodle.
And a poodle take that hind leg, lift it up.
That's right. So she didn't have to get out the chair. She said do like that.
She's a poodle.
And she peed on him in the theater while he did that.
You know, Miss Donna, you a trifling.
She tried.
Low down.
She a freak. She a freaky freak. She is.
Sick.
Disgusting.
Miss Donna, you gonna have to. We're gonna have to take this and hit her across her hand. We need chopsticks.
Wait. This is the best part.
What's
You gonna make me miss my favorite part?
He missed it because that man threw him out. He said, man, you get the
Donna wasn't gonna tell on him though. Donna said, "Let him finish." Donna said, "Let him finish." Let buy nobody.
My thing about this though, she couldn't even tell that story straight. So I don't
Donna
believe,
was doing something.
you know, I don't believe
Donna was bobbing for apples. I don't care what they gonna do to me. Donna was out there bobbing for some apples. Oh my God.
That's funny.
She was doing something.
She was
You
doing-
would have got this singing ass up about me out there, man.
Because she already knew before it popped
got
up.
a bounce.
The mere fact that some random stranger,
And then he do this.
but I'm just saying, but before he even did that, she already knew he was doing what he was doing. And my thing is, some random stranger, some dude comes up and sits right next to you. You don't know who he is, and he's in a trench coat. I would have immediately gotten up. Like, I don't know you.
Yeah,
I don't know you.
Donna's a creep.
Yeah. Now, what probably happened was, you know what probably happened was? It probably was, she probably was already there, and it was some guy she had told to meet her. They had already agreed to a meet to be freaks. And he came in his trench coat. This is what I'm saying. And he started doing all that, and she was watching all that. And when he threw it open, the security guard probably saw it, or somebody else saw it and told on them. And she didn't want to get in trouble. She didn't want to get in trouble because she knew when she got home, she'd get a whooping. So she said, woo, I didn't know. Oh my God, get him away. She lied.
Don't say let him finish.
No,
Lord, let him finish.
No, me and mom met up with a freak, and then when they got caught, she didn't want to get in trouble. That's the story.
Let him finish, Lord. Let him finish. Let me just hold it. Oh my God.
So I was like, I couldn't believe it. He had on nothing but trench coat and shoes.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
Who's Donna? She said, Donna freak.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you one thing, she took him from Leah.
Yeah.
Livingston can't have nothing on that one.
Oh my God. I think I just clicked that. Oh, we already saw it. Okay, hold on. I actually went there. My bad. I was trying to press play.
I make it saddle up on me like a bull.
Oh, that's not.
You know how wild the bull ride is, you know what I'm saying?
So.
You're ready in this live.
So Donna is the cowboy curse.
She the cowboy girl. She pee on him. She ride him like a bull. You don't want to eat too much because she might defecate on him.
Well, I just want to say this.
She has her purse.
She has a purse.
This endo right here.
This is a lot.
Get out of here.
It's a little scary as hell.
Love y'all.
Bye, AJ. Peace out, AJ.
And by me, Mom.
Oh, bye, me, mom.
Mom.
AJ Senior.
Mom.
Oh my gosh.
Woo, woo.
That was crazy.
That's a lot.
There's a lot going on. This junk had me cracking up when I first saw this junk, y'all. Screw Jazz, screw Liv. There's too many people out here making the funniest of content.
We got one more.
I'm too tired to even go to her at this point.
No, we got to. We got to get
We
her.
got to.
We got to. And then we're going to wrap it up.
I'm about ready to wrap
Just for the
it
mere
up.
fact, she threw some shade. And we got our street cred. We got to protect. We got to. Lena with the wiener, come to the office, please. Lena with the wiener, come to the office, please. And then we're going to make this quick. Because she don't do is get mad.
Oh, no.
She said, treat people how you want to be treated. She don't treat her like a dog. So we gotta
I'm
get
closing everything down. I gotta
You're
find it.
closing it down?
I'm closing everything down.
You want to get her on the next one? We can get her on the
Yeah,
next.
we can. I'm tired now.
Okay, we can get her on the next one. Lena, you will be on the next. You'll be on the docket the next time.
The next time.
Yes.
Dang, that jump funny.
That's crazy.
Woo! Thank you guys for joining us during this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone is coming in to watch the replay. I hope you enjoy this live. Put it on while you're snacking, while you're doing your laundry, doing your chores and everything. But we'll see you guys next Friday. Love you.
You have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye-bye.